Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Typing on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Friday. And today we are back to Food Finds Friday, going through my local ShopRite aisle by aisle. I'm not sure what this aisle is. As you know, I never remember what aisle we're going to, but as soon as we get in there, you will know. So let's go see what this aisle has that we choose to eat, choose not to eat, and we'll always choose to eat. Let's go. All right, we are starting in the cake and baking aisle. This store is pretty wiped clean, I'm not gonna lie. There's some keto ones here. I'm not seeing the sugar-free Pillsbury unless I missed it. They do have that pineapple I've never seen before. Oh, there's the sugar-free. Missed it the first time around, but I come back. Some gluten-free options, a Jiffy, Kodiak. Yes, please. Now, these, yes, are higher than points than the pancakes, but they may be better options. All the different kinds of flours, some Bob's Red Mill, some oat flour. I never saw that before. And some cake flours. The cake flours are so delicate. And this is the yeast I always talk about, quick yeast, when I talk about my 2-ingredient dough. This is it, Quick Rise. In case you're always wondering, D, what are you talking about? That is what I usually get, the bottle of it. See, the little jar, I should say. And that's what I keep on hand, keep it in the fridge for when I make my 2-ingredient dough. All the different kinds of flour options. I tell you, look at that. They even have a pizza flour, which I've not seen before. Some Bob's Red Mill. We're going down to the rest of the baking. Here's some of there's no sugar-free, I don't believe, in the canned fruit pie fillings. But we're in the nuts. Some nuts, they have good fats. Don't poo-poo them. Especially almonds. Yeah, unsweetened shredded coconut versus sweetened shredded coconut. There is a difference. I always go for the unshredded. Not a big selection of chips here. They do not have Lily's at this store. They do have no sugar, though. Cream cheese, never saw those before either. Interesting. Didn't have time to, but I was busy. Oh, Ghirardelli. Here's the cocoa powders. Again, no sugar in these cocoa powders. Great addition. There's the buttermilk that I use for my ranch. But cocoa powder is a great way to throw in some chocolate without sweetness. But you could add your monk fruit to sweeten it. And speaking of monk fruit, here we are. This Truvia Sweet Complete has been my new favorite, I will tell you. I do love Lakanto still, but, I can get it here at my regular store. They have different, look at this, all Splenda Allulose, Splenda Monk. I mean, the regular stores had, not a huge fan of Sweet and Low. Look at the different look at this Splenda Allulose, Splenda Stevia, Stevia in the Raw, Truvia, Monk Fruit, Truvia Stevia. I mean, there's a lot of blends. I'm sure you could find the one that fits your lifestyle and your taste buds. So there are lots of interesting in the regular grocery store. Extracts. Your girl loves to have one of each extract, and I pretty much do, because it adds a lot of flavor for a teaspoon. So definitely, they have raspberry. I don't think I have that one. And I do use imitation vanilla for some things. Honestly, you really don't know the difference. And oh yes, the spices and seasonings. Look at all the different ones. I mean, Chrome Hates is a great brand. I mean, they have lots and lots of great spices. You can amp up the flavor of your food with 0 points. But remember, if some of these blends had sugar in it, it's going to be points for a certain amount. So definitely check your ingredient list for these blends. But you know what? How much sugar are you really getting in? You have to look at it that way. All the peppers, red pepper flakes, all the kind of paprikas. Yeah. I could just I would love to have one of each. If I had the space, I would have one of every spice. But great, great, great ways to get flavor infused in your food. Love your food. You have to love it. Different kinds of salts to add a little flavor. Please don't leave salt out of something. A little, if it's for the whole recipe, 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, it's so needed. It definitely brings out the flavor of everything. So don't poo-poo salt. And here we are in the vinegars, all the different kinds of vinegar. When I was little, I did not like vinegar. Now I am vinegar obsessed. I think I have one of every flavor. Rice wine vinegar, oh my gosh, they're so good. Red wine, white wine, apple cider, champagne, balsamic, white balsamic. There's just, I'm telling you, they all are different too. You wouldn't think so, but they are. There's the cooking wines. Remember, you only cook with a wine that you drink. You really shouldn't use those. The white wine vinegars and some of, oh, the olive oils, aged balsamics. Oh my gosh. An aged balsamic, now you can get a cheap balsamic and boil it down and it will absolutely be fantastic. And olive oil. Be careful. Make sure it is extra light or extra virgin and not a blend. I should have pointed a blend out to you just to show you, but some of them say blends and you don't want that. You just want just olive oil. You do not want a blend because it's not olive oil. And olive oil is your best fantastic oil for you. Yeah, I love extra virgin for toppings and light for cooking. And there's your regular oil, their veg oil and all that. Oh, I think oil gets a bad rap in my opinion. I mean, how much are you really having of it? Oh, look at that. That's the new thing, ghee. Ghee is everywhere. Not a fan of coconut oil. Anything that looks like that, I don't know. I don't like anything that looks like a candle. Oh, and the Pam cooking sprays. Do not use these on your nonstick pans, but if you have like foil, definitely use that. And here's some more pancake mix and syrups. The syrups. There's pure syrups. There's imitation syrups. There's honeys. Again, there's my molasses that I use for all my gingerbread recipes. But yep, all the different kinds of honey. And there's the honey that I get that carries most of the time. But there's a lot of different ones you can get. No sugar, low sugar. You make the decision. It all depends what you want to spend your points on. Honestly, a couple tablespoons of syrup's not going to hurt anybody. I mean, sugar-free syrup, that is. I choose to use a sugar-free syrup, but if you want to use pure, go right ahead. But in order to get it in your points, you're going to have to use a little bit of, you're not even going to taste it. Look at that. I never saw these there. These Enjoy Life morsels. I don't know. Has anybody tried them? And some more Kodiak, more Bob's Red Mill. There we go. And some birch benders. And here's some Kodiak Power Cakes. Usually they keep these all the way over here, but it's next to the syrup, so it's a great option. Oh, Bob's Red Mill. Oh, yeah. Can you? God, I would love to work with Bob. Maybe I should email him. Hey, Bob, you want to work together? I love his stuff. It's good stuff. Dark rye flour, nutritional yeast. Oh, yeah, for your popcorn. I love it. Xanthan gum thickens. You only need a 1/4 teaspoon, and it thickens up your smoothies and your dressings. Oh, yeah, back to the sugar-free puddings. Yes, make sure it's instant sugar-free puddings. So, yes, my store has the standard pistachio, cheesecake, vanilla, chocolate. They don't have the lemon or the banana. I know a lot of people ask me, people had sent that to me. I have never been able to find it locally. And there's some regular Jell-O, some Jell-O pudding, and there's regular, and there's the sugar-free already made Jell-O. So honestly, I can't tell the difference. If I wanted a pudding, I would just grab that. You know, it's everybody's choice in what you eat, you know. Oh, and the dried fruit. Dried fruit is very, very controversial. I try to get my dried fruit that has no added sugar, that's just natural. You'll see a few of them I will point out to you that are low sugar or no sugar added, which is a better option. I mean, fruit has natural sugar, yes, so it's going to be higher in points. But honestly, remember, it comes naturally. It's not added, so that's what you look for. The craisins. You might have seen that in my haul later. I'm not sure. And here's the fruit, whether it's in its own syrup, whether it's in fruit juice. You have to read and look. Make sure you get it that it's in its own juice and not syrup. I'm sorry I'm going so fast. I thought I was going slow, actually. Apparently I'm not. No sugar added. Always a good option because fruit is naturally sweet. You're not going to really know the difference. And you get these little individual... Oh, my goodness. I am sorry that I'm going so fast. In the store, I felt like I was going really slow. But, yep, get it in its own juice. No sugar added. And you are good to go. Yep. Individual little cups. Drain. And your applesauce. Unsweetened is the best way to go, or no sugar added. And honestly, you really don't know the difference. It actually tastes better. I feel like when you have it with the sugar, it's just way too sweet. Look at these little pouches for the kitties. Always a good option. They always make things so much healthier for children, but us, we get the crap. So I always say, check out the children's section. It might be better options and decent in points. So yep, there is all the little, and I always grab these little cups so I have them on hand for recipes. Because half time that's the perfect amount, so I don't have to waste a whole jar or keep it open. This what works for me. I usually get a case of it at BJ's. They have a whole case of unsweetened applesauce. And I go back to the cake just to show you. There it was. There it is, the brownie mix. They didn't have any cakes, but they did have the brownie mix, so I thought I'd show you that. All right, time for my haul. I didn't get a lot. I don't go there to haul stuff, but if I need stuff, I figured I'd show it at the end. I wanted to get this light whipped topping. It is 2 tablespoons for 1 point. Do you remember, I've been seeing on TikTok a lot, where they mix the sugar-free pudding into the whipped cream and they crumble up a Fiber One bar. For some reason I've been seeing it and it's kind of like ice cream, but you don't need the whole tub. So I'm interested in maybe making that, I'm not sure, but this was on sale, so I picked it up. And as you saw, I got some more puddings because I've been enjoying the protein pudding. So butterscotch, chocolate, cheesecake. They were 29 cents, 25 cents on each if you bought 5. So you spent I think if you got 5, you got $1.25 off, which why not? Pistachio, which I should have gotten 2 of these. I think pistachio's been my favorite. And a chocolate fudge. Honestly, I thought I got 2 chocolate fudge because I do prefer the chocolate fudge over the chocolate. I do. Just saying. And they have vegetables on sale, so I got 1 of each. This is the California blend. Always good to have frozen veggies because sometimes we just don't have vegetables around. And I thought this was cool. The mixed pepper strips. I might be making some steak and I thought, wouldn't that be good? Or cheese steaks. Wouldn't that be good to have? And I did get 1 more. Sugar snap stir fry. I did get some frozen fruit. These just look good. Dragon fruit chunks. They are 2 points for a cup if you count fruit. But there is no added sugar, so if you don't count fruit, you're one of those rebels that don't count fruit, then honestly I wouldn't worry about it. But it is 2 points per cup. Again, I don't think that that's tragic. And I did get some frozen mangoes. I didn't scan those, but they're probably the same points because they're the same calories. So if you had a cup, it would be 2 points. But if you're just chewing them, and there's, again, no sugar added, I've been wanting to buy these and I keep forgetting. Look, they have Weight Watchers 2 point signal on there. How fun. So 70 calories, 2 points. I thought that would be really a great little snack in case you're wondering. There's your nutritional information. 70 calories, 3 protein, 2 grams of protein. But you're not having it for a protein snack, you're having it for a chocolate chip snack. You saw these in the haul, in the store. They have some dried fruit that has low sugar or no sugar, so I went for no sugar cranberries because sometimes I think I just like this in my chicken salad. And a 1/4 cup is 3 points. Am I going to have a 1/4 cup in my own personal chicken salad? No. I would probably have like half a tablespoon, which would be 0, and a whole tablespoon would be 1 point. I don't think I'd even have that much. I would get a half a tablespoon, chop it up. Like I said, for a little bit of chicken salad that I'm going to have, that would be way too much. So this would be perfect. So always remember to check, reel down in serving sizes, because just because it says, ooh, it's 2 points for a half cup, do we really need a 1/4 cup of this? If I was making it for a whole recipe, I probably would. But even then, am I going to be eating the whole 1/4 cup? No. So that I think is, oh no, I'm sorry. I did get this, which is a cool find. This is whole wheat. We've been buying this and I really like it. Whole wheat panko, for breading and air frying chicken. Nobody notices it. And it is 2 points for a 1/3 cup. Again, are you getting the whole 1/3 cup of your piece of chicken? You're not. Honestly, you're probably lucky if you're getting a tablespoon on your 1 piece of chicken. But you know what? Give it a point. I wouldn't give it 2. Even 1 is a bit generous. But this is a really good find. To check out your local store for the whole wheat panko. You could absolutely season it up. Put a little Parmesan cheese in there or some chicken seasoning. Be really, really good. So, oh, I did get a couple of these too. I got 2 of these because I have some frozen spinach I did not use up for my dip. Still frozen. But I thought, one night when we're just feeling like soup, put a couple of these. some spinach. I have some carrots in there. I always have chicken. Maybe make some Italian wedding soup. I should tell you how easy it is to make a quick Italian wedding soup when you just want to use basic ingredients. You don't feel like spending all day cooking it. I'm telling you, box stock, a rotisserie chicken, frozen spinach. Now, the traditional recipe, of course, is escarole. But growing up, we didn't like it. My brother and I, so my mother always made it with spinach. Then when we got older, she kind of transitioned over to pure escarole. And now I don't. Honestly, I do prefer the spinach. I do. I think because that's how I grew up. And then you can make mini meatballs, or you can buy frozen ones and quarter them. And you have yourself a soup on the table in a half an hour. You can't beat it, and it's delicious. Top with a little Parmesan cheese. Make sure you put that egg drizzle in there and have that little egg going through that. Nobody will know that you put that together in half an hour. That's my tip for today. So that is it for my little Food Finds Friday. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You seem to be enjoying these. It's fun to do. It's honestly, aisle by aisle is much easier breaking it down. I do get my tea. So leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't yet already. And like I said, share with us with somebody. It's a lot of fun doing these, and I do get a little bit of haul in there. So thank you for watching. I will dish with you another day. Tomorrow is weighing and meeting topic du jour. I'm heading to my meeting. I haven't been there, so it's good to get back. So I'm super excited for that. So I will dish with you then. Have a great rest of your day, weekend, or whenever you get to watch this. Later, Gators.